Big up to Mendem. Welcome back to Pitch Picks. It's not every day I have the opportunity to talk about cocaine in the Premier League at the same time. So to my guy, David Coote.
The floor is yours, brother.
Yeah, I owe you an apology, brother. I came up here the last episode. I said, you're an idiot. How naive can you be to sit there and say all these things on camera? But little did I know you were hitting the booger sugar, the Black Diamond slopes before you took that video. So I'm going to give you a pass. And I don't think you're the asshole. The asshole is the guy that recorded you and then leaked the video, because all you were doing, couple lines with the guys, having a good time, yapping away. And we've all been there before. And unfortunately for you, you had that one piece of shit that leaked your video. So David Coote, I owe you an apology. I don't think you're the biggest idiot in the world. I just think you're one of us.
Yeah, who amongst us haven't done cocaine on video and had it leak and then we get suspended? Like, everyone's been there.
Yep, that's
so and then talking massive shit about like one
Liverpool.
of the biggest.
I've done that so many times.
I mean, sometimes, it's like 2, 3 a.m. You're in some random dude's living room ripping lines. You're talking shop, blah, 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 blah. Like, your boy takes a video, saves it for snap memories. It's never supposed to go out.
Of course, Smokes is like, this could happen to anyone.
There's probably thousands of videos of me doing the same thing.
Yeah, it could. It could happen.
The difference is, Smokes, is you are not a Premier League referee. You don't have a job of like power in a professional sporting league.
So here's my issue, right? I think people are going over the board on this whole thing. The guy's been fired, so I'm not condoning what he did. What he said about Klopp and the words that he used. I don't condone that and all that. I get that. What he did was wrong and all that. But what I don't like that's going on is this whole mob mentality of people. Once they found a vulture, it's like, let's all dive in. This guy is terrible. As Nicky Smokes said, bro, we all have mistakes. We all have skeletons in our closet. I mean, I have videos that could come out and just absolutely ruin me. I'm sure 99% of people on this planet, we're all human. We all make mistakes. The fact that people are just piling in just to make a point to ruin this guy's life. His career is gone. His money is gone. Is that not enough? Do people just want him to end himself? Are you going to be happy if that happens? That you've driven him to that point and he ends himself? I'm not condoning that. That's what I'm trying to prevent.
Yeah. Are the videos of you that would ruin you? Are those you or those Jackson Michael?
No, me.
Okay.
Jackson Mike. I need Jackson Michael ruined. Actual. All right. I'm sure everyone.
You need Jackson Michael canceled?
Yeah, I need Jackson Michael. I need that. But I'm saying people, we're human beings. We all make mistakes. The fact that they want to end this guy, period. I mean, there's talks
over a little bit of cocaine.
Not even that. There's talks of they're now threatening to leak even more stuff. People, I heard rumors. These are all allegations, by the way. Let me put that out there.
Too deep
allegations.
into them,
Yeah. I heard rumors about they could be tapes that could leak. Tapes of the explicit nature that could leak.
Ooh.
There's pictures floating around of him
screenshots
enjoying his good old time in Bali.
They're threatening a cinematic universe. This is like Marvel, dude.
Yeah, no, it's
like all
crazy.
these like offshoots, dude, this, like supplementary shows that support the main plot. Yeah, this is
allegedly
crazy.
There could be videos with like prostitutes coming out of Indonesia, allegedly, and like people.
I thought you weren't getting into it.
Yeah, that's like not as bad. There's like screenshots of text messages.
Yeah, that too. I saw that.
That's bad. I mean,
it's like people just want to literally just keep digging this guy deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. He's lost his job. Have some compassion, please, people.
The body's already cold. Let's leave it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, have some compassion.
Did he get fired for the Klopp thing or when the cocaine dropped?
I think the cocaine.
He was suspended. So he was suspended when the first thing that came out was the Klopp thing, and that's what he was suspended for.
Yeah.
The white powder, the white powder one thing, then came in follow, and that's what I'm saying. People are piling on. So he's already been done for the Klopp thing. Then now everything is just being leaked.
Damn.
He's got to get a job Miami FC. This is only
pull up.
Only path.
Come link up with Nicky Smokes.
Yeah.
I'll take care of you, David Coote. No problem. Zah, you came in today fired up. What are you so pissed off about?
Through the preparations, because I have been living in a false reality. Through the preparations for this show, I saw a glimpse of where we were, because I mean I've been a passenger this between these two last international windows. I saw a glimpse of where we are, and that wound me up even more, because I, this past week, just bought my plane ticket to go do my fucking work permit in London so I could be watching these fucking bums that are in fourth right now. I have spent, it's Christmas time, the most expensive time to travel in life. I have spent north of $1,000. Wait, you leaked the clip anyway. I didn't want the figure to come out. It's north of $2,000 I have spent to go between Chicago and London. And this motherfucking Arsenal team is in fourth place.
Maybe you're the slump buster.
I don't think the place you're in is the problem. It's the points you are off the leader. 9. Fourth isn't a bad place to be. 9 points off Liverpool.
It's not about fourth, whatever. I want to win the title. It's about being first. I don't care about the points tally. The fact that I just had to fucking spend so much money to go watch this team that I love.
But let's look at the positive. You may be the one. You may be the rallying cry. You may be the one that changes the whole narrative. They need you also now more than ever. They need you.
Circle the
We're in
wagons,
the
man.
trust tree here.
Yeah,
of
we're all
course.
friends here.
Always.
Fair and objective.
You know what I'm petrified about?
What?
Doing what I did.
Nicky knows where I'm going. If a Nicky Smokes, after the disaster that this fucking first half of the season has been, if a Nicky Smokes happens to me, and mind you, Arsenal fans are going to be pissed to hear this. I'm probably going to be out there for like maybe 4 or 5 games. If a Nicky Smokes happens to me,
You're saying if you go out there and they fall apart and you jinx them completely,
Yeah, and they don't
games.
score and lose.
5 games.
rip off 5 L's in a row, that won't happen to you.
You wouldn't. They wouldn't let you back in the country. They would kill you out there.
Yeah, and the work permit's the least of your problems at that point.
Yeah, you got to throw a smoke grenade, a
I would need
flashbang,
that.
and get out of there.
I would
Houdini.
need that. I might need to pay
Yeah,
for
you,
the fucking.
you need an exfil, dude.
I need to
Yeah.
pay for the express service at the U.S. Embassy so I can get my passport back in my hands as fast as possible. Give me the flexibility to get out of there.
Retreat to the embassy.
Out of the first game. But yeah, that's what I was bitching about. $2 something grand, and this team between these two, this window that we're in, this international window that we're in, and the last one, the way they've been playing.
I think you're gonna have fun. I think it's gonna be great.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, England's great.
Get some sticky toffee pudding, maybe some bangers
Shepherd's
and mash, full
Mhm.
breakfast.
Get yourself a good
What do they
curry.
say? A cheeky
There you
cheeky
go.
pint. Yeah.
Guinness pint.
It's a business trip.
Yeah,
The
Chippy
Emirates,
chippy chips.
Chippy chips, a little
the
bit.
Emirates, London, Heathrow. That's it.
that's all you need. Well, we posted that clip today of Luis Diaz,
No,
Darwin.
Nuñez.
You got me all fucked up.
Stay hot.
I said Luis Diaz.
You just said the wrong.
Well, that's because I was
person.
thinking of Luis Diaz before the show. Darwin Nuñez
Yeah.
or Kai Havertz. And you're kind of getting cooked online, so I kind of want you to defend yourself here.
What are they saying?
They're saying that Darwin is way better than Kai and that you would take him in a second.
I'll take Kai Havertz over Darwin Nuñez. Darwin Nuñez misses a lot of chances. He wastes a lot of chances. I'm not saying Kai Havertz is world class. You asked me to pick which one of the two I prefer.
Yeah.
Nuñez is a wasteful striker. Havertz, I mean, he's not my dream number 9. But if between them two, I'm picking Havertz.
Would you rather have a guy that
Havertz has more? Tell those clowns that are responding to you that Havertz. How many goals does Havertz have? Havertz has more goals than Nuñez, if I'm not mistaken.
He has 4.
How many does Nuñez?
4 goals,
I'm pretty
1
sure
assist.
Nuñez hasn't been scoring this season except for recently.
Darwin Nuñez has 2 goals, 1 assist.
Oh. So
Mic drop.
I'm the idiot.
Yeah, but Kai Havertz starts every game.
I'm the idiot.
Say Nuñez
Is
is
that my
backing up Jota, so
That ain't my fault. That ain't my fault, brother. It's these if buts maybes that you deal with.
Kai has
in the
3
game.
more games.
That don't matter.
how many goals per minute?
That don't
I
matter.
mean, come on, guys. I can only take that fast.
It's Havertz.
You're basically choosing between a guy who can't bury versus a guy who can't stay on sides.
So let me tell you something about online culture in soccer, Nicky Smokes. Anytime you mention an Arsenal player, these online fans will always say it's whether it makes sense or not. They'll try to even tell you something stupid like Thierry Henry's a bum just because he played for Arsenal. So don't take whatever these idiots say online seriously. They don't look. You watch the game. Havertz, I mean, he's only just gotten through he's the beginning of the season. He was scoring for us. It's the dry patch now. Nuñez 2 goals.
I had a thought too, where I feel like people in England are always like, "Oh, Americans shouldn't talk about the Premier League," blah blah blah. we're able to watch more Premier League games than they are.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Boom.
Boom. So
Boom.
so maybe we know it better than
Boom.
anybody. Maybe America is where the
They're gonna
epicenter
love
of the
that.
Premier League.
Clip
Yeah.
that.
They're gonna love that.
He's right. I see every single game, 90 minutes of it.
Mm-hmm.
You, if you want to do that on a Saturday, have to go to your stadium.
Yeah.
And you only get one game at the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got 3 at a time.
Yeah.
Minimum.
I honestly think
Big Saturday
if
kick.
they had an NFL red zone type deal over there or like a multi-box view, their brain would break. Like, I don't think they'd be able to process 4 games on
The
it.
British mind can't comprehend.
Yeah, it's
Correct.
like when your girlfriend walks in, you're watching like the quad box on Sunday, and she's like, "What is
So.
going? Which one do you watch?"
All of them. At
Oh,
the
so
same
now,
time.
so now you can multitask.
That's, I think, it. Soccer, you can't. You're live the whole
What'd
time.
you say, woman?
NFL.
Oh, well, Maresh has a Premier League quiz for us that he wants us to take. So what we're going to do is we're all going to work together as a team. Can you get that pulled up on the TV, please?
If it's a troll, I bet
It's not a
you can
troll.
Arsenal.
This
It's
is
an Arsenal
on,
troll. It's
it's
an
on the
Arsenal.
Premier League website.
I can't read. You guys got to read the questions to me.
All right.
Okay.
I think if
get
we
out
don't
of
do
Jackson.
better than 50%, there should be a punishment. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
What? I don't even know.
I think the punishment will everyone. I think the punishment enough is everyone in the comments.
embarrassed.
It's going to just
Yeah.
clown us.
All right, so
Okay,
the
all right.
prompt of the quiz is to test your knowledge of the Premier League season so far. This was published by the Premier League, so if you want to take it yourself, I'll link in the description of the YouTube.
I actually didn't-
Okay.
I actually didn't even know.
Question number 1. 20 questions is a lot. Erling Haaland is the top Premier League scorer with 12 strikes, while 3 players are in second place on 8 goals. Who is not joint second?
And
That would
Buemo and Wood both have 8.
Yep. It's
Salah
got to
is
be
eight.
Delap, right?
Delap is 6 or
Yeah, Delap
5.
does not have
Yeah,
it.
Delap.
All right,
I'll
so
go
The rest of
Delap.
them- The rest
A.
of them do A.
Delap.
Does it tell us right away?
No, at the
Okay.
end.
Okay.
Emiliano Martinez is among 4 goalkeepers who have saved a penalty this season. Who has not done so?
Ooh, I'm out on this.
Onana, Pickford, Raya, Sanchez. I don't
Raya
think.
has.
No,
Raya-
Raya saved
was in the
it.
Champ-
Raya saved it in. I think it's Raya. He saved it in the Champions League,
League.
not the Premier League.
Not the Premier League.
I don't know. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Has Onana?
I think Onana has.
Raya's one was Champions League.
Yes, I think it's Raya.
Can Maresh help us?
Yeah, we're a team.
I think it's Robert Sanchez.
Has not saved the penalty.
Raya saved a penalty for
I
Arsenal in the Premier League.
I
don't
believe
think he
Raya
has.
saved one in the penalty.
Did he save one
what
against
game?
City? Did he save one?
Like one of the
against City?
early games.
It was. I remember that too.
Yeah,
I
like
think
week
he
1
did.
or match.
I
week
think
1 or
Raya
2.
did save.
Okay.
one.
All right.
okay.
I like
Yeah, he had
I
to
Robert
know.
Sanchez.
I know for a fact Onana.
Oh yeah.
Onana
that was
has,
the- that was the
and I'm about 95% certain about Raya.
Onana has. I know.
and I
Onana.
know Pickford stopped Anthony Gordon.
All right,
All right, let's go
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Sanchez. Yeah.
Good shit, Maresh.
Was Raya? No?
We don't know yet.
All right, which team has received the most red
Arsenal.
cards? Arsenal. That was easy. That was easy.
I hope it's not Arsenal.
Blank.
No, that'd be so.
Blank
funny.
strike against Southampton was Wolves' earliest PL goal ever, coming after only 108 seconds.
Who's on there?
Cunha.
It's got to be Semenyo, no?
Cunha.
I believe it's Sarabia. He scored in like 102 seconds.
Who's on there? Who are the names? Who are the full names? I can't see.
Cunha,
Mathis,
Sarabia, Lamina, and Semedo.
So Mateus Cunha,
Yeah.
Mario Lamina.
I think
Who else?
Yeah.
it was like
Pablo Sarabia and Nelson.
Sarabia and Nelson Semedo. Oh shit.
I don't know this one.
I really think it's Sarabia.
All right, let's go
guess
with
it.
that.
Okay.
Thank God we have Maresh.
I know.
Which player scored before getting sent off when Spurs hosted West Ham in match week 8?
Was it Kudus?
Oh my God, this is easy.
Well, that was Kudus.
Kudus, he was doing
Kudus,
the Black
yeah.
Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kudus.
Wakanda forever.
It was like, was it Kudus?
Who has the most PL assists this season with 7? I think that's actually Saka.
Bukayo Soccer running down the wing. Soccer, hear the Arsenal sing. Soccer.
I really want it to be Cole Palmer now.
It's Soccer. Soccer is 7.
It is,
Oh, we
it is
know.
7.
I think. I think Palmer is.
That I know for. I know Soccer
Palmer
has
has-
7. If they said 7.
Damn, this is actually a tough question here.
Which Man City player is yet to score a PL goal this season?
I
I think it's Doku.
Jeremy Doku.
No.
It's
No,
Phil,
Foden.
I think
It's
it's
Foden.
It's Phil Foden because,
yeah.
Has
because
De Bruyne scored?
There is a little discourse online saying quietly he's having a stinker.
Oh,
If he played
yeah.
for any other big club.
Yeah.
he would,
Yeah.
He's only
Has
scored.
Doku scored?
Yes, he has. Doku has one.
And Kevin De Bruyne scored.
He had a.
De
sick
Bruyne got
goal.
one?
Yeah.
Phil Foden. Final
It's
answer.
Phil Foden.
I can't think of
Bum.
Doku's. I can't.
Which team ended Man City's 32-match PL unbeaten streak? Oh, we know that's Bournemouth.
Yep.
Yep.
Which Spurs player scored his 50th PL goal against Aston Villa in match week 10?
So it'll
Lanky?
probably be. So it won't be Timo Werner.
So we
Actually,
just did
could-
match week 11. So last week, Oh, they scored 4. I think it's Dominic Solanke.
Wait. For Spurs or just Premier League?
Premier League
goal?
goal.
Premier League.
I don't think
it's
Werner
like
has
50.
Hold on.
I
It's
don't-
not Werner.
No.
It's not Johnson.
I think it's Solanke. Because
Madison's been in the league for a long time. Solanke has been up and down with Bournemouth.
he's been up 3 straight years, and he had 20+ last
And
year.
he's the striker. Madas is the one that I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Madison scored that emphatic free kick. I think
Madas has been around for a while.
I
too.
know that.
Yeah, but he's a midfielder. I think
he's
50's a lot.
50
Yeah.
is a lot.
I think
don't
it might be
I think
James
it was.
Madison.
I think it's
You're
him
right, too.
because he's been around for
He's
a long
been
time.
around for
Yeah, I
a
think it's
while.
probably Madison.
All
All
right.
right, let's do Madison.
Shit. Wait, hold on.
Well,
We're
too
already-
late.
It's too late. Which goalkeeper has kept the most clean sheets
I
this
think
season? It's
that's Onana.
It is Onana.
It is Onana, yeah.
It is
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got
5.
5.
I'm gonna do.
Which Fulham player scored?
Andre.
Okay.
Hold on, wait, what?
Which? Can I read the fucking question? Which Fulham player scored twice in stoppage time to give his side a 2-1 win against Brentford in match?
Harry.
Harry Wilson.
Yeah.
Harry.
Yeah.
I think we're doing good. Which team have the best home record this season after picking up 16 points from 6 matches at their ground? It's not Arsenal. It's got to be Liverpool, no?
I feel like it might be
Who?
I think it's
lost?
Brentford.
Brentford. I
Yeah,
think it might be
Brentford.
Brentford.
I think you guys are tripping.
Well, no, but think about it. How many?
Who does Liverpool lose?
16 points
Forest.
from 6
They lost to
games?
Forest at home.
Yeah,
That's it.
'cause think. But what's the math on that? 16 points from 6 matches,
That would be 5 wins and a draw at home.
so it can't be Liverpool.
No.
Arsenal
sure?
have Arsenal lost at home? They've drawn twice at home.
So it can't be them.
Right?
That was good math, Rudy.
Yeah, because Liverpool lost to Forest.
I definitely don't think it's Newcastle.
Bournemouth.
Newcastle
was
drew
away
against City.
Yeah, at
And they-
home.
Yeah, so that's their
Bournemouth was
one.
away,
I think
right?
they've
Was
lost at
wrong.
home. though.
I have a feeling they've lost at home too, but I don't know.
Brentford. I
I
think
think it might be.
I know they lost at home. I know for a fact Newcastle lost at home.
Okay.
because you bet it, right?
Yes, I know for a fact they lost at home.
So Newcastle.
I think it has to be Brentford, which
All right.
would surprise me.
Is it not Liverpool?
It can't be because of the math, because they lost to Forest.
Which? Wait. Hold on. What's the question? Which team?
Which team have the best home record this season after picking up 16 points from 6 matches at their ground?
Get 3
So
points
six-
per
six
win, so it's
matches,
15.
18,
but
so-
they lost
so
to
5 wins and a
Forest.
draw.
They would need a draw for 16. I think it's Brentford.
I think
Brentford.
it has to be Brentford based on the math, because Newcastle's had a loss at home.
You did win. You did win against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I let you forget that fact?
Oh yeah.
Callum Hudson-Odoi, yeah.
All right, who became the first Nottingham Forest player to ever win the Player of the Month award? We already know.
Chris
this.
Wood.
There it is.
How often do they do these? Do you guys know? Do you
I
know,
think they
Maresh?
do it every week.
I don't know.
I might start doing this.
Brian Mbeumo was among 8 different players to score in Brentford's 5-3 win over Wolves match in Week 7. Who did not score?
Who are the names?
Ooh.
Carvalho.
Carvalho, Matthias
Brentford-
Cunha,
I know.
Strand Larson, and Johan
Oh, I
Wissa.
don't think
Cunha,
I don't.
Cunha.
No, I don't think that Carvalho scored. I know Cunha scored because
Yeah.
I know
a week
Wissa
after I
scored.
picked him.
I know
Wissa
Wissa
scored and Strand Larson
Brentford,
scored.
wait.
Yeah,
which-
I don't think Fabio Carvalho scored all season.
I think you're right. Hey.
Wait, hold on. This Jackson.
I think you're right, because I do remember Strand Larson.
Yeah.
was among 8 different players to score in Brentford's 5-3 win against Wolves.
I think it's Fabio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
Hit it.
Carvalho.
Yeah.
It might be.
Which 2 goalkeepers have provided an assist this season?
I feel like
I can't
Pickford,
read all those names. They're way too long.
Areola, Fabianski, Ederson, Leno, Onana, Pickford.
I know Ederson did give an assist because there was one week I said that he has more assists than Bruno this
Yes.
season.
All right.
Ederson definitely. I think just based off that, it has to be that one, yeah.
Which 2 Chelsea players have won the Guinness Goal of the Month award this season? One's got to be Cole Palmer for sure.
What the
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, it's-
Guinness goal?
It's got to be Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer.
Yeah, because he had that banger free
Yeah.
kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which player is now 8th on all-time PL top goal scorers list, having netted 8 times so far this season?
Salah.
It's got to be Salah, because Erling is.
How many has Haaland scored?
12.
Haaland is scoring at a clip that's crazy.
He's got 12 goals.
No, but he scored
Oh,
50 last season.
Yeah,
But
but
scored
his
like
players
50
now
last
But
week.
having scored 8 times this season.
Yeah, it's
so
like
He also,
top-
how many did he have last season?
Wait. Hold on. What was that?
I love when Zone
Which
just
player
switches
is
classes.
now 8th on the
All-time.
all-time PL goal scorers list, having netted 8 times so far this season.
So
Holland double digits.
Holland's more than that's what I said.
Mohamed-
Holland's eliminated because
Oh, so Mohamed Salah. Okay.
yeah, so it's
Yeah,
Salah.
I'm pretty sure. But Chris Wood, it definitely isn't. Yeah, no,
Nah,
it's got to be.
He's about to be Forrest's all-time leading Premier League scorer.
That's
Really?
embarrassing
Yeah.
as
That's
fuck.
crazy. Salah, final answer. Blank and blank have scored the most headed goals in the PL this season with 3 each.
That's where my mind goes. Chris Wood. He has
Really?
been unmarked in the
Magalhaes.
box.
Yeah.
Aguilas has only scored 1, I think.
He hasn't.
2.
But Watkins has 3?
What's his name? Calvert Lewin.
Does Ollie
Casemiro.
Watkins have
Yo, hey.
3?
Casemiro has 1 goal in the Premier League.
Was it-
Casemiro scoring headers. Didn't he
No,
score a
he
header?
didn't. No,
Was that in the cup?
Yeah, no. He scored that one with his foot against Leicester in the cup. He did not score any.
Didn't
headers.
I can think of
You're
2.
thinking of one from like last season against Chelsea.
He does a lot, but I don't think he has this season.
Also offsides a lot on a lot of those.
I don't really know.
That's
this
what I'm-
one.
I know Chris Wood has at least 2 headed goals. I don't know about Ollie.
I mean,
So
Gabrielle
it's gotta
probably.
be-
How many does Gabrielle have?
Gabrielle's
He only has 1 or 2.
Oh, okay.
I would go Ollie Watkins.
Yeah, just because I know for a
'Cause
fact
they're
Chris
both
Wood has
strikers.
3.
Chris Wood is banging them in. Ollie Watkins. Is
And
banging
what about Adam Armstrong, Lewis Cook? I mean, I have no idea, but
Me neither.
Armstrong is short.
Let's-
Armstrong,
he
Armstrong,
feels-
I look. Armstrong is like eye to eye with me.
Yeah.
I don't think.
damn.
I don't think he's scoring any headers.
All right, Ollie Watkins, Chris Wood. Which Man City player scored 2 big stoppage times goals this season against Arsenal and Wolves? John Stones.
Yeah,
Fucking
John
piece of
Stones.
shit.
Wagwan General.
Fuck.
last one.
Who has matched Carlo Ancelotti, Eddie Howe, Kevin Keegan, and Claudio Ranieri in winning 5 managers?
Nuno Espirito Santo.
All right, first of all, can I get some props for not boofing those names? 18
All right,
out of 20.
Pretty good.
Which
ones
two
did we
did
miss?
All right,
get
show
wrong?
the answers.
I think we may have missed the head. I don't know about the header one.
We got the first one wrong.
Oh, it was Raya.
It was Raya.
Raya.
It was Champions League. That he
Oh,
got
I was
saved.
right. That's what
All right,
you guys
keep
got to keep
scrolling.
going.
I think it might be
Going.
the Chris Wood. No.
Okay, so which one did we get wrong?
Uh,
8.
It was.
Oh,
the,
we said didn't score.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought it was
Lisa.
Lisa. What the fuck?
All right. Hey,
Hey, 18 out
boys,
of 20
boys
is
no
good.
ball. That's an A.
Yeah,
That's a 90%. That's A.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
proud of us.
Yep.
Americans that know ball.
Yeah.
We
I'm
know
real
soccer.
proud of us.
That was great. That was electric.
Yeah.
Hey, boys, good teamwork. That's
Great.
a nice 5-a-side play
Great
right there.
teamwork
Yeah.
right there.
Mm.
All right, let's
Zipping the ball around.
see how well our teamwork translates to this next segment. Let's create our own team of the season so far.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with the goalkeepers. I hate to say it, man. Onana?
Can I ask a clarifying question first?
Sure.
What formation are we going to run?
I
I
would.
agree.
I think
did
we go
4-3-3.
4-3-3.
I did 4-4-2 for my side.
All right. Well, we can make adjustments. 4,
Additional.
4.
So it.
Oh wait, are we combining or you're giving your
We're
own?
gonna-
No,
we're gonna
we're gonna combine.
We're gonna
which
work
one.
together and decide.
Oh,
So
but
I-
I'm. So you present your pick, right?
Well, no, he'll say a position,
Oh.
and then we all present our
Okay,
picks.
okay.
Or
Yeah.
if we're all in agreement, then we'll move on.
All right. I'm gonna throw a name out there. Onana for goalkeeper.
That's fine. 5
My pick-
clean
my-
sheets.
My pick was Matt Sells.
I was thinking
I was thinking
Sells.
Sells.
Sells has been huge. I was honestly thinking there's an argument to be made for Kelleher.
Mm.
He's been really fucking good. And before that, Becker you could throw in there, but he hasn't. He only
Yeah.
played a few games.
And he's
He was
out.
he was insane. So yeah, I mean, this is a hard one. I was thinking Sells, Onana, or maybe you could maybe make an argument for Raya.
He's made a lot of great saves. No, he's made a lot of great saves this year, but I don't
Having-
think
He
you
hasn't
give it to
been.
him.
He hasn't been.
Having
started off-
5
Now-
clean
now-
sheets for a team that's been that big of a disaster is unbelievable.
I do
to
agree
me.
with that, yeah.
So I think it has to be Onana.
Yeah.
Onana.
Onana, he's got 5 clean sheets.
The biggest-
and from where he was last season when he joined the club, or,
He was terrible last
so
year.
this year is most improved in my book.
And that's why Raya, I didn't even think of him. He's not keeping any clean sheets.
If you don't
The most
want him in
important
there,
step
then
is
I'm
goalkeeper.
not going to argue for him. Then yeah.
All in favor of Onana, say aye.
Just a
I
quick rewind to when Za was saying that Raya was player of the
The
Premier
best player in the Prem.
League. Yeah, best player in the Premier League.
Last season he was, yeah.
No, you said that early
You
in the
said
season.
this season.
It
Yeah.
was based off last season's performance.
No, it was based off the first.
Well, I mean, in the beginning he was.
Okay,
he
now
was.
he fell off.
He was.
now we're
making-
leaking. Now we're leaking.
Yeah, but he had some insane saves.
Yeah, he had like double
I-
saves.
now-
in
Yeah.
those 2 weeks.
All right, Onana it is. Left back. Who do you got, Rudy?
I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, you can make an argument for Kirkez or Cuckoo, but Vardiol has been
yeah.
ill. He's been ill.
Left back.
Yeah, he has been so clutch.
So I have one I want to present to left back. Ola Aina. is Who I have.
Ooh.
as my
Right
left
back.
He's a right back.
Played right back all year.
I put him on the left because I have a we'll
Well, we could save
can
him
play
for
both
right
sides.
back
Yeah,
then.
he can. He played left back all
If you
last
play
year.
both sides, you'll see why. Why?
All right.
What about the
know.
American Robinson?
Oh,
I think you can make a case for Anthony Robinson for sure. I can't believe how good he's gotten. Because when you were watching him in the World Cup a few years ago, like he looked good, but he was not what he is right now.
Right.
Where he's a threat going forward too. So in terms of like being a two-way player, he's got to be in the discussion.
He's up there.
Big question mark on his tech for me.
do we have stats on him? How many assists? I know he put one in towards. I think in
He has
one of the
3
Harry World Cup.
assists.
3 assists.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so compare that to Gvardiol's 2 goals.
That's
I don't
not
know
true.
if we need.
3.
Okay, sorry, my bad. I don't know if we need goals out of our left back in this position. I want a defensive powerhouse.
They sure are fucking nice.
He can do that though too.
Is he an overlap guy? Maybe I want to run quick down the wing. I want someone to overlap. On
What's
my
happening
wings.
here is fucking stupid.
I'm going to give him Gvardiol, and I will be banging the table for Olaina on the right back side. So,
Okay.
I had Guardiola, just not left back in my team. I have him.
All right. Center back. Za, what are you thinking?
Center back is where I present Guardiola. So my 2 center backs.
Well, he's our left back, so give me a different center
So
back.
my 2 center backs, I had Guardiola and Van Dijk, or Van Henkel from Brighton.
He's been good.
He's been very
One of
good.
them two.
I think this is a no-brainer
I
for
know
the
where
first.
Steve's going.
This is to me. This is like pretty clear. Like for the center back, for the first one, it's Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah.
He's been sick.
Yeah,
Van
it's
Dijk,
gotta
you can pencil him in.
Van Dijk and
And then
See
you
what
got
I
to
bought
choose. You got to choose between 2 Forest guys. Then
No, you don't. You
Yeah,
can
you do.
You go Saliba
It's Konate.
or Konate.
No, it is Konate.
I don't think you could just give them
Right.
both.
I mean, I don't know.
They
No, they
Van Enkel- Van
they've
Enkel at
been the
Brighton.
best defensive pairing in the league.
They have
these
been-
Yeah,
most
pair
recent-
ring.
Yeah, but
They just
Van
happen to
Dijk-
play for the same team. They're
Van
just
Dijk
like
can't do it all by himself.
to me. It's that this is the most obvious. I was going to make an argument for John Stones, but he hasn't been playing as much, so I'm
So
going to leave that.
if you could pick one player right now, Saliba or Konate, who would you pick?
Right now, I'd pick Konate.
Yeah, that's probably Konate.
Now, is Saliba a better player than Konate? Yeah, I get that. But like right now,
form. They're right. So
it's like
yeah,
Ibrahima
blame
Konate
him.
has been
So we're
incredible.
going with the Liverpool guys.
Yeah.
They're
I
the
would.
back
Well, House
line.
bastards.
I'm not.
I mean, I
I'm not
don't
happy
want
with
to.
two.
I don't want to.
I'm not
but
happy
you
with two.
cannot deny.
Van Dijk only. Van Dijk only.
All right,
Konate-
present your
Konate
case.
has to sit.
Present
Like
your case.
Brighton has been a solid
Henkel?
defense. Van Henkel, yeah.
Well, then if we're playing that game, then you got to talk about Milinkovic and Murillo. There's a reason why Real Madrid and Barcelona are both sniffing around with an 80 million pound duffel
I
bag.
gave you all line.
We're not there yet.
Trying to spread the love.
Yeah,
I will put both Liverpool guys if the
I'm fine with both Liverpool guys.
All right, raise your hand if you think it should be both Liverpool guys because you think they're the best players in the league right now. All right, that's majority.
The threes.
They've been the
have it.
most dominant center backs.
Yeah.
They've been dominant. Yeah.
All right, right back.
Olaina.
He was my 1-1, him or Trent.
Well, yeah.
But he's so much better defensively than Trent.
But Trent's been actually good defensively this year.
He's been better defensively. He's not as good as Olaina.
What do you
I
think's
have
insane?
the right answer. And can I do the honor?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just to show people how objective.
You're in Timber?
The best right back in the Premier League right now. No questions. No one touches this guy. Mazraoui.
Thank you. Thank you. Someone who understands ball. Most tackles in the league. Definitely the best player on United.
Why do you think he has the most tackles in the league?
It's not because we're facing the same amount of shots as we did last year. No, that's down.
You don't think you're up against it more than other teams?
Who was my back?
We've played pretty dominant last
This is what we're going to do because you two are.
year. Mizraoui has been immense.
So I had 2 guys,
So you-
Mazraoui and Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall,
So
too.
you're
has been
both on
unbelievable.
Maserati. I did booth that.
Maserati.
Close
Yeah,
enough,
whatever.
yeah.
You guys know I can't pronounce. You guys are on.
I'm taking Olaina.
Oh, and he's on Trent.
He's on Trent.
I mean, I was either gonna go. I mean, it's for me like Olaine has been really good, Trent's been really good, and Mizrahi been really good. I actually really don't know, but I think
That's why.
I guess it's like just because Trent's so good and he's been so good defensively, I would just want
Right now, current form.
Trent.
We're at a what do they call this, deadlock?
Yeah, you're the tiebreak.
No, because there's
No, your guy got it.
yeah, it's 1-1-2.
Oh, got you.
I'm fine with Mazraoui.
Shout out Lewis Hall.
All right, I'll put
First
Maserati.
thing-
Hall's been
down.
good.
First England call up. Phenomenal player.
Maserati.
I would have picked Trent, but I'm fine with Mizrahi.
All right.
He's also been flip flopping a lot.
He's been playing left and right. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's
he's
the
been
thing.
playing
Yeah, number 10. He
at
played number 10.
under the Madman's scheme.
He's Mazraoui's an unbelievable.
Bargain price, all because he said free Palestine.
That's why Ajax got rid of him.
That's why Bayern Munich got rid of him. Is all because
Oh, he was a
he
buy.
That's
tweeted or
insane.
did an Instagram story saying free.
That is a steal. One of your first.
crazy. All right, let's get the midfield down. Just start throwing out names, and we'll go from there.
Should we go in the middle?
Yeah.
We should start in the middle.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer.
I think it's Cole Palmer. You can make an argument for James Madison, I think, maybe. But,
I mean, James Madison doesn't even necessarily start for them every game, though.
but dude, his stats are fucking way better than I realized when I looked into it. Like, he has been pretty effective. I mean, he has 3 goals, 3 assists, 7.6 average rating, like
I think,
7.67.
I think if you take him out of Spurs, which Spurs does voluntarily, Spurs is still largely fine. You take Cole Palmer out of Chelsea, they look completely.
And I agree. I had Cole Palmer.
You know how hard I've been on the Cole Palmer train. I love telling Zaha how much better he is than Saka. He hasn't shown up against any of the big 6 clubs, and Chelsea have had a tough start to the season. He has been a ghost in all of those games.
Didn't see him playing against Arsenal.
Not against Arsenal. Not against the shit United, as you guys like to say every week.
Nothing
not
against-
against Newcastle.
Not against Forest.
Yeah, I guess you can put yourself there for the time being.
We're there.
Jackson.
What do you mean? I didn't put myself there. Forrest put them. They earned that spot.
Jackson, are you against Cole Palmer?
Yes. Are you guys ready for the correct picks for
Yes.
the team? Ryan Gravenberch and Moses Caicedo.
No, but this is the center
We're doing
attacking.
we're doing the cam.
We're doing the cam.
Oh,
Those are good
I
picks.
didn't have a cam.
But for the cam, I mean, dude,
I think it has to be Cole Palmer.
it has to be Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
He has 12 goals and assists this year. 5 assists.
I'm just trying to
I'm trying to
think if there's
Cam.
someone else we could.
Oh,
throw.
Bruno Fernandes.
He hasn't been that great. The beginning of the season, he was quite shit.
He's picked up now.
Yeah, but it's
I'm not putting Bruno.
I'm not. As a United fan, I'm not going to sit here and tell you he deserves to be there because he played well against Leicester.
Thank
Good.
you.
Fair and objective. Pitch picks.
Has Bruno had a bigger Has he had a bigger impact than
Someone pull the
for
stats up.
United? Has Bruno had a bigger impact for United than Cole?
Are you on acid?
No, I'm thinking out loud.
no. I mean, they were so bad, and Cole
Out
Palmer
loud.
revolutionized that team.
This season, right? The 11 games that we've.
Yeah, no. I mean, Bruno's had a really rough
Chelsea's
start.
sitting third. United sitting 13th. It's like
4 points.
Yeah, but it's Cole Palmer.
It's Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Not Cole.
Palmer's
there has
got
to be another attacking midfielder.
Palmer's got 5 assists.
Double slice.
There's not another Cam. That's better than Cole Palmer.
Who else is in the league? I don't know what teams.
No, I don't.
If you have to look them up mid-show, there's
No,
not
no.
a better
No,
option.
I
no,
agree.
it's because I just picked
I
I
agree.
didn't pick that formation.
Yeah.
okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't look for it, Cam.
All right, I'm going with Cole Palmer. We'll go to the other midfielders. If you find a better Cam, just pop in. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Who do you guys want for the other 2 spots in midfield?
Kulusevski and Gravenberch.
I would
Rudy.
put Kulusevski on the wing.
I don't hate it. I mean, Kulu's been playing right mid. Now in their setup, he moves into the wing a lot. I had him down, but for me, it's Gravenberch and Caicedo.
I agree.
Caicedo's been great too.
I think I'm not even like a homer pick. You can make the argument for Kovacic, but he's been
I
pretty
thought about
solid. He's been like very solid
about
in a team that's been like kind of obviously like up and down. He's been very consistent. He scored 3 goals, which I kind of forgot about. But like when you look at versus Gravenberch and Caicedo, it's not close. Like Gravenberch his whole new role in that team has been incredible, and Caicedo is now all of a sudden back to being a $100 million player.
I got murdered for a Kovacic take. I forgot what exactly I said.
Saying that he filled in for Rodri, so it's not that far of a drop off. It is a huge drop off.
Have you seen how he's been playing?
Doesn't
He's been
matter. He's
playing-
not Rodri.
Yeah,
This isn't like the
We're not
take
talking-
was.
I'm
This
not
isn't
talking-
FIFA.
I'm not
you can't
talking-
just go from Rodri
Again,
to
I'm not
Kovacic and be
talking.
okay.
I'm not talking fantasy land of what you think Rodri's. I'm talking about the 11 games that he's played this season.
Yeah.
I'm not evaluating Rodri's career, his Ballon d'Or, and all that. He's come in, and the City midfield hasn't dropped that much.
the only thing that is a negative on him is that he's just not as commanding of a physical presence.
That's it.
In terms of
They're
ball,
different
in
players.
terms of ball control, he is not a huge step off from Rodri. But in terms of winning headers and sort of like being a pillar in the midfield defensively and on the counter, that is a bigger drop.
He might be one of the most press-resistant right now, probably the most press-resistant midfielder in the Premier League.
He is
On the
good at it.
turn, he's unbelievable.
He is good. He is good at holding the ball for sure.
So who are we going with?
I think to me it's Caicedo and Gravenberch.
Yeah,
easily.
that's fine.
All in favor?
Yep.
All right, let's get to left wing. I'm going to start with anyone but Martinelli.
Okay, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh,
Luis Diaz.
I think Luis Diaz. You could go.
He's been playing like pissed off.
Go Barnes, Son.
Son's been very effective, but he hasn't had that
Moment.
punching power. Like Luis Diaz, every time he has the ball this season,
He's scoring.
He is like
Electric.
desperate to score, and he is scoring.
On the left for me, I had Semenyo on the left.
I love Semenyo too.
See, I had him on the right.
I had him on the right.
He
Yeah, but
can't
in
be on the right, unfortunately. He cannot be on the right.
He cannot. You're right.
He cannot be on the right, unfortunately. That's why.
Why
he's
is
on the-
that?
Because of who's
Because
in front
on the
of him.
right there is a
Oh.
bad motherfucker on the right.
But I still think that Luis Diaz is better than Semenyo, even if you want to put him on the left.
Yeah, and just in terms of production, Semenyo's got 4 goals and Diaz has more than that, I believe.
Yeah, I mean
Diaz
Semenyo
has
is
5,
like,
so 1.
yeah, but just in terms of how much he affects the game, like Semenyo has incredible moments and has been playing great, but Luis Diaz in that Liverpool team, I think, has just been so deadly.
He's been lethal all
What do you-
year.
what do you
and
think,
his
Chief?
chant rocks.
I mean, it's not a perfect position fit, but we have to mention Embuemo, the year that he's had.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
Yep.
And Buemo's been unbelievable.
Yeah, so he's got 8 this year. So I mean, he plays more on the right or sometimes centrally, but he's played on the left. It's just, how do you ignore a guy that's got 8 goals on the
And
year?
that's how I built my team.
Yeah.
That's why Ola Aina was left and
Yeah,
right
yeah.
and all that. The guys just had to be in there, and
Yeah.
if they can play in there.
So I would put Embuemo on the left.
All right, so we're between Embuemo or Luis Diaz.
I say throw Embuemo in there. We have a lot of scouts in here.
Yeah, Embuemo.
I'd say sit in Buemo. Oh, but you guys did one striker, right?
Well, if
Yeah.
we put Diaz in, I have a feeling we're going to put Mo Salah in. We're going to have
We could remove
we're
a
going to have half the Liverpool
midfielder
team.
and then add another forward.
So what I did with my 4-4-2, what I did on the flanks, I had the Semenyo, of course, but my striker, I didn't have Buemo. I had Wisa.
Yeah,
So Embuemo?
I
left
say
wing?
Embuemo, put him on the wing.
yeah.
No Semenyo?
No,
But
not
does
I don't
really
think so.
Embuemo.
Here's the only problem I have: is he's not a left winger.
I know.
So
But it's
it
like
could-
Brother.
we weren't gonna mention him.
Let's
we
put
get
him in
to
the
the-
honorable mention
Bournemouth.
category.
This is crazy.
We could do
Bournemouth
subs.
just beat Arsenal.
Okay.
Who else did they beat? They beat Man? They beat Man
City.
City.
Okay, but
He has to be in there. There's no question about it.
doesn't
He has to
Embuemo
be in
play
there.
for Brentford?
What?
No, now he's talking to Semenyo.
Semenyo.
Oh,
Semenyo has to be in there.
but in terms of production, his numbers aren't there.
But he doesn't play left
He's the
wing.
main guy in a team that has conquered 1 and 2.
okay, but Kluivert has been important for that team. Evan Nielsen has been
How
important for
many
that
goals?
team.
Let me see how many goals Semenyo has.
He has 4, I think.
He's got to be in there.
I don't think
4
he
as a
does.
winger.
I mean, he's been great, but like 4 goals, 1 assist. I mean, dude, I just don't know how you don't put Luis Diaz on the left. In my opinion,
I'm trying to spread the love.
Yeah.
5 goals, 2 assists. I mean, it just is what it is.
I don't care about having 4 or 5 Liverpool players
Yeah, me
on
neither.
this team. I want the best team possible.
It's
Is
Luis
it
Diaz.
Embuemo or is
That-
it Luis Diaz?
Well, then it's Diaz.
Okay, it's Diaz.
It's Diaz.
All right, so right wing, we're going Mo, right?
Yeah.
It has to be Mo Salah.
Okay.
Is that the bad man that you were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
I was
You
waiting
weren't talking about Saka?
Okay, all right.
Fair and objective.
Very objective. He is.
Fair
And-
and objective.
And then
Oh,
the
he's
striker is obviously going to be that big oof.
All right, it's got
Which-
to be Holland.
I
Chris
didn't know
Wood.
which big oof he was gonna. I was gonna say Wood.
There is. I love Chris Wood. I love what he's done for Forest. He's been incredible this year. Player of the month in October. There is not a universe where I would choose Chris Wood over Holland. So I cannot, in good conscience, advocate for Chris Wood in that spot.
Okay.
Wisa?
Wisa- I had Wisa on my list,
He was
but-
injured for a little bit,
Still phenomenal.
so I would
And
put Holland.
No,
Holland
who's
with-
Buemo's the penalty taker. Wisa?
I'm not doing this. It's Holland.
It's Holland. I mean, this one for me had the most honorable mentions. Like I wrote down Holland 1, obviously, and then Chris Wood, Danny Welbeck,
Danny Welbeck deserves a shout.
Wisa,
Wisa,
even
Welbeck.
Nicholas Jackson.
Brother, you guys
Nicholas
wanna-
Jackson's been very impressive.
I was
Considering
very
how much
into
flack
him.
we've given.
Yeah,
We gave him so much shit. And
I mean, he was
shoved it up
horrible
our.
that
He
first game.
shoved it up our hoop.
So
he was horrible last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
let
he
me
did
ask
not
you-
have a good
Let me
year.
ask you guys this, because this is a situation
You're not
going to
convince us on Wisa. So
This
I don't
is the
think you
situation
can.
that we're in. Would you rather a guy that scores a hat trick in one game that's worth 3 points, then scores a hat trick in the next game that's also worth 3 points? He's on 6 goals, right? And then he's quiet for like 5 in a row, and then scores 1 that's 7 goals. Quiet for like 4, scores 1, Or would you rather a guy that scores like 1 in each of the games?
I mean, there's something to be said for that argument for sure.
That's why I lent this.
Yeah.
The issue
for Brentford this season.
Yeah, no, he's been great, but at the end of the day, Erling Haaland is a fucking
He
freak.
scores a hat trick in one game, and he's being fed by the greatest feeders in the history of feeding people.
Well, that's what we're creating. We're creating a team with the best players in the league who
True.
can feed him. And I think that if you let Palmer feed him, that it's going to be scary. Not for us because he's our team.
How about Wisa being fed by Palmer? Wisa eating 7, being fed by who? Janalt and them on there?
Playing on the counter? Our team's going to play with possession.
I don't know.
I think it's we're thinking about this too much.
Yeah, it's Haaland.
It's Holland.
It's Haaland. All right, let's do some subs then. Some honorable mentions that we would carry on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Just name a couple guys that we left off that should be on there.
I think Trent. I think
Semenyo.
Semenyo. I think Kulishevsky.
Yep.
I think Kirkez.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kovacic. I think definitely Wisa or Welbeck. I'm just throwing Wisa in there, but
I think Welbeck should be on there for sure.
yeah.
Linton.
Not a single Arsenal mention is absurd. I really don't even know who I'd
It's the
put up
state of
there.
things.
Maybe a Saliba.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy
guard.
that
Nope.
it's crazy that Saliba or Gabriel aren't in there,
Nope.
but it's just that Konate and
It's the
They're holding
reality.
down the fort.
and Virgil have just been insane. So
Anyone else got an honorable mention?
Who do we even have?
Garnacho.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Our best player.
Super sub.
Get the fuck out of
Super
here.
sub.
Get out of here.
Son.
Son, yeah.
Should we try to? I didn't even prefer for this, but should we? I mean, the answer's obvious, but should we do who's coaching them?
Oh, I like this.
I have
I'm
an
not.
answer.
I'm not going Pep.
And I know who you're going to say.
It's not Pep.
Who do you think I'm going to say?
I don't even
Arne Slot.
So I think you're going to say Ruud Van Nistelrooy.
No, well, that would have been funny.
That would have been a troll, yeah.
I would have been.
I think
funny.
Nuno.
I think it's Nuno.
Nuno, he definitely deserves a shot.
Nuno coach,
Yeah.
manager. Sorry.
The honorable mention I would say would be I never can pronounce his name right. Who's the Bournemouth coach again?
Thomas
Areola.
Ariel, yeah.
Areola. Yeah.
He's good.
He has completely made that Bournemouth team a
Yeah.
fucking issue.
And like they lost Solanke,
Right.
you know, so and it's like they didn't miss a beat selling their best player.
Yeah.
So
But I still think Nuno,
I mean,
I got to give him his flowers.
Arne Slot.
yeah, I mean he would be the other
They're
one.
top of the league.
Yeah.
New
Top of the
team,
league
first-
in a situation where nobody in their mind
Nope.
was saying that Liverpool would
No.
Yeah, but they still have like
A lot to go.
like dude, turning around Forest or turning around Bournemouth to me is just much more of
No,
a-
I agree, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
where everyone had Liverpool going into the season was not here. They thought he was going to take time
But
to
that-
adjust.
But you got to look at their fixtures too. They haven't really played anyone in the top 6 outside of Arsenal.
Forest.
Forest.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys are still.
And
up
then they
there.
got pooped on. Nuno beat.
Yeah, Nuno beat him.
In-
Nuno
and-
did. Nuno did.
Nuno
did.
beat.
I
Arne
do think
Slot.
it's funny that he was manager of the month while he was suspended.
legend.
Not
That
on
is-
the
that is
not
metal.
on the touchline.
That is
shit.
metal.
Yeah.
type shit.
Do you guys agree?
Yeah,
Nuno?
I think.
What do you think?
Yeah, the gaffer could be anyone, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is
Can
one of
make an
those
argument
things.
For
Well, I was going to say that whole like no one thought Liverpool would be in first place at this juncture, but they probably wouldn't have them lower than 5th, where Forest was probably a lot of people are saying they're relegation or relegation fodder, and they're 5th in the league.
I think I agree. Slot very much deserves to be mentioned, but the big deciding factor is that Nuno went into Anfield and beat them.
Yeah, and Forest has had so many injuries. Like two of their 3 midfielders were out within a game. Like Danilo is the starting 8. He's been out since the 5-minute mark of the first game. Then Sangari's been out since the second game. We've lost James Ward-Prowse. Morgan Gibbs-White missed games. So they're cobbling it together and playing great. So I think I do think I don't even think this is a homer pick. I do think Nuno deserves the credit for where they are.
I agree.
It is crazy too because at Tottenham, it's like he didn't know his ass from his elbow.
That was such a weird year when it was.
Yeah.
That was a COVID year too, right? Like I don't know. I feel like he probably would have been.
That
fine.
Tottenham year is a fucking blur.
Yeah,
They had that
It, like, barely
they,
happened.
They had that like kind of like younger looking sexy white guy. I don't even remember his name.
he was before him. Yeah, he had
Yeah.
great hair.
Yeah, and then they had Conte.
Yep.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Andre Villas-Boas.
Yes. Yes.
No. That was a while ago.
That was like 10
That
years
was
ago.
Chelsea.
It's Chelsea. Wait, who
No.
I can't even remember the guy's name.
The guy, there was a British guy that took over for whoever they.
Oh, the Ryan Mason.
Ryan Mason.
Ryan Mason.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I
I
can
don't know if
remember.
that's the name.
He played for Tottenham himself. He played for.
It was Ryan
played
Mason.
was he under Pochettino?
This is not the guy I'm thinking of.
Google Ryan Mason.
I just did.
Oh, it's not him.
No,
Who are you thinking of?
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Who else?
Mourinho, they had.
Mourinho,
Oh my
Pochettino,
God, yeah, they did.
Harry Redknapp.
I'm gonna find it. Give me a second.
Tottenham manager?
Yeah.
Did AVB did manage Tottenham?
Did he go there?
I think he did.
You still looking it up, or are you giving up?
I'm looking it up. But continue.
Well, I've got a hot take. I think the U.S. men's national team will win their first World Cup before England wins their second.
I mean, what do we? I don't want to be on the same screen as you right now
Why?
because that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
How? They don't win anything.
You think they're gonna
Like they could go to the finals 4 straight times and they won't win.
Oh,
They're in the final.
oh, I thought you said
Yeah, but as the U.S. gets better and more people play soccer, this team is only going to get better. And they've got talent. They've got great players.
they will not.
Yes, they will.
They will not.
This is not motivated any whatsoever. Not motivated whatsoever. I'm 1,000% on Nicky Smokes' side.
Thank you.
I think we are in our CTE. All parents are scared era. So we always fantasize. Well, what if Randy?
Listen, you know
what if
what?
Randy Moss and Michael Vick started playing soccer when they were younger? Now I think we're gonna get more of those primetime athletes playing soccer instead of playing football because all the parents are keeping them out of football. Football participation rates are low. They got to play. Those athletes got to go somewhere.
England sucks. I mean, England can't even get their own players to come play for them.
They have 8 guys missing camp. You know who's not missing camp?
Morgan
The USA.
Gibbs-White.
USA is not.
Gibbs White has an assist today.
What was the time frame you said? What exactly is your take again?
That the U.S. men's national team will win their first World Cup before England gets their second.
There is no time frame.
There is no time frame.
It's
Infinity.
It's just whoever wins first. I love that.
All right,
I love
so
that.
Next World Cup's in 2 years.
Yep.
2026 on our turf.
Mhm.
Yep.
Americans do know ball, as we established earlier.
Yeah, 18 out of 20 on the Premier League quiz.
Harry Kane, it'll be his last hurrah probably.
Probably doesn't even get in that team.
That'll be the prime. Like no Kyle Walker probably in that team. He'll probably be retired by then.
It's probably good for them.
Ben White will be back.
They have 1 billion right backs.
Yeah.
What are we doing,
Ben White's gonna start.
But they can never figure it out.
dude? But they
That's
get to
the-
the
that's
Listen,
my
I
whole
I
point.
watch England all the time. Both my parents are from there. It's a sickness. I have to watch and support them.
This is insane.
But I'm just trying to think about where he's coming from.
Whatever.
What is
I
the
was really-
closest? What is the closest the U.S. has gone?
Who's the striker that Arsenal
Round of
sold?
16.
Round of 8.
Balogun. He was good.
God damn it! They
Maybe
won.
he picks back up into form in the next 2 years.
We
We got Captain America on the left.
Got Robinson.
Musa.
Yeah, he's playing better.
Yeah, they'll handle Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden.
They
Cole-
kind of
what's-
handled those guys last
What's
time.
Jude done this season in this Galactico team?
Talk to him, Maresh. Talk to him, Maresh.
Listen, we're just having a healthy conversation.
Talk to him, Maresh.
It's just insane.
I don't think.
No,
We're talking about players from both teams. Neither one of those teams are going to win the next World Cup. So it's like you're
No,
kind of.
yeah.
This is just like a thought experiment into the future, which is why I brought up like
yeah, you're
some
right.
bullshit
But
argument. But
it may take 100 years.
I'm with Nicky Smoke.
I don't know, but like American players are just automatically valued lower because they're American. But like there's a lot of British players who over the years, like Leighton Baines,
Yep.
he was trash. And he was like a start. All right, maybe he wasn't
He was
trash,
alright.
but
He
he
was
wasn't like Harry Maguire. Everyone says his shit. He's a starting center back for England.
Phil Jagielka.
Yeah, like there are players
I mean,
that are English that they'll say they're miles better than Americans.
I
just
really
because they're English.
don't want to take a shot at Tim Ream, but like Tim Ream was the starting.
yeah, like
Center back.
look at the center. Walker Zimmerman.
This is why we have this
Yeah.
conversation.
Listen,
Yeah, but you're forgetting me about Kevin Sullivan. He'll be up there soon. He
Callum
might be a
Hughes.
I think
phenom.
he's 14. Yeah, like,
Yeah, he'll be
yeah.
18 soon. Then he'll be 22.
Yeah.
Callum Smokes. Listen,
Tell you, more people are going to keep playing. No one's going to want CTE.
England will never win anything.
Rudy, you might have to give your passport to Za.
Let me tell you something.
You're now a Zimbabwe national.
I'm just like a USA. I love USA soccer. Like, let's go, boys. But like, I'm a truther. Like, I watch them play. It's great. We have some good players. We're not even close.
We'll see tonight.
They
What's
play
gonna
Jamaica
happen?
tonight.
What's gonna happen is people are gonna have such a good time during this next World Cup here. All the kids are gonna quit
Yep.
the NFL. They're gonna go to
Yep.
soccer. All of a sudden, America goes from having a national pool for soccer for about 500,000 people. It goes from 500,000 people to 300 million. Boom! England done out here.
Thank you, Za.
MLS still plays on turf.
That is a big problem, and I'm interested to see how
That's
they
a good point,
do
Rudy.
with that in the World Cup. 'Cause,
They'll wheeling.
There's a long way to go, Smokes. I'm with you,
The
but there's a
turf
long way to
burn.
go.
The turf burn in soccer has to be
it's
crazy.
not just that; it's just the ACL tears.
That's
brother.
too.
The ball, it looks like they're playing in one of those gymnasiums in Brazil. Like, it's not even.
Just skipping.
Isn't your field is turf?
No.
Isn't
Hard Rock
Miami?
Stadium's not.
No, not Hard Rock. Your one. For soccer, we're talking soccer.
No, I don't think it's
into
turf.
the Fort Lauderdale one.
I don't think
into
it's
Miami.
turf. I've never been.
I don't
to the
think Messi
stadium.
would play on.
But it's absolutely insane. How do people slide tackle on
That's
a
what I'm saying.
on a 100-degree day in Texas
hurts.
that's been fucking heating up the rubber for the turf? And
It
you have to do
hurts.
the slide tackle?
I think they should outlaw that shit.
I hate turf.
100%.
Yeah.
Turf is the devil. But I mean, outside of Rudy, it sounds like everyone agrees with me.
I'm not agreeing with you. I do see where you're potentially coming from. Where like England, if they couldn't have won it with a generation with like Rooney and Gerrard and Lampard, and then they couldn't do it now with this second golden generation.
It happens
Are they
once
gonna-
every 4 years, and it's also you can have a great. Sometimes you just don't win.
Yeah,
Like,
we have
it's
a
fucking
precursor.
hard.
We have the precursor with the Euros and the Copa America. Like we see insight into what's going on with these teams, and England has the same identity over and over and over again.
I'm with you, Smokes, but it may be motivated.
That's fine.
I'm with you, though. That's all that matters.
As long as you're with me, that's
I think
all
that's all
that matters.
I think England will get closer, more soon than USA. But like, I don't know. Remember when they were in that same group in like 2012?
They were
problem with
in the
England-
same group last time.
The problem with England, every World Cup is a golden generation. That's the issue with England.
Rudy's sick to his stomach right now.
I mean, I appreciate the hot
is
take and the
gassed.
rah rah rah, but it's just unrealistic.
Yeah, we're never gonna catch them. It would have to be like a light.
What do you mean never? We're
It's
the
gonna
greatest
have-
country to ever exist. We fucking stole independence
hey,
from them, and we
hey.
had fucking 12 people
Bro,
in this country,
hey.
and we beat them.
Look who you're talking to. America's number one, dude.
That's right.
America is number one. Don't get me wrong, but it's like our fifth favorite sport.
Chief, you smell that? You smell that?
Yeah.
That's the smell of freedom. America.
So I might be the most American person
America.
in this room.
America's number. Hey, America's number. America's number one.
And you guys are also talking like we just got to be better than England. That means that we still got to walk through France. We got to
Spain.
walk through Spain. We got to walk through fucking
Hey.
maybe Croatia.
Hey, the only
think we'll-
country
Yeah.
on the list I would be scared of is Spain, because Spain's got Yamal. Spain's got a team that likes to play for each other. The French don't like each other either. You got
All right, how
Mbappe who's
about-
maybe going to be?
Mbappe versus Tim Ream, I would honestly I would have to. It would be like watching a horror movie. I'd have to watch like this.
Listen,
You
it's
gotta
the
go
World-
8 at the
It's
back.
the World Cup. You just got to beat a team one single
That's it.
time. You
like
don't have to,
like
it's
the
not a
movie
league.
Miracle.
Dude,
they
we-
might beat us 9 times out of 10,
Dude,
but not this time.
Dude, you're
not
speaking.
this time.
You are speaking to my heart with those.
Not
quotes.
this time.
I-
Again.
Do we think the United States wins one before I die?
No.
30.
No,
Probably not.
But you'll
No.
be
That's a
watching up
good
there.
question. That is a
Do
good
you
question.
think-
wherever
Yes.
you are?
Yes.
Do you think the U.S. men's team will go further than England in this year's and the next one?
Absolutely not.
See, I think that's always
Home
possible.
turf.
That's always
Home
possible.
turf.
That's so draw dependent.
Like-
So draw dependent.
I mean, no, I don't know about this
NFL.
next one. Like
No.
Rudy called out, the center backs are a bit weak.
For now.
in every position.
Unless you get like a tight end to decommit from the NFL to play.
Like
Here we
Gronk
I don't know
playing
if
center
anybody's
back.
gonna.
Go.
I don't know.
Travis
I think
Kelce.
our defense is kind of Swiss cheese back there without someone like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Travis
I don't know. I do think that World Cup to World Cup, it is so just draw dependent. Who's in your group? Who's on your side of the bracket? England, when they made that run last time, if you look at their side of the bracket, it was a bunch of fucking doormats.
and they weren't winning dominantly at all.
But that's my point. Like they,
Southgate ball.
yeah, but they got there because their path was easier than what was on the other side.
Tuchel ball's no like beautiful game to watch either.
But he is a knockout guy.
7 games, Chief. Just got to get lucky for 7 games. By the way, just rigged my sunglasses to become prescription.
You like that?
I need a Nobel Peace Prize for
Nice.
They already came out with that, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
They actually make glasses that just.
You guys remember right when USA? I mean, they weren't as good as they are now. I don't think they didn't have the same midfielders like Jermaine Jones and all that. And then do you remember when we played? They were like on a kind of run, and then we went up against Portugal, and it was like, oh.
Yeah, but I also remember 2002 when they beat Portugal in the group and then got robbed in the round of 8 against Germany. It was a handball on the line, which
Ryan McBride.
Yeah, so they in 2002, the South Korea Japan World Cup, United States had legit should have been in the semifinal.
That was my second favorite World Cup. That was an unbelievable.
Yeah.
The thing that you're bringing out of me that the United States has is that underdog mentality that we can believe. That's what that team has. England feels like they deserve to win that World Cup or that Euro every single time. And there's a cockiness about it where like they kind of look like even like Man United, like they deserve to win just because they put the shirt on. And you have to go out there and earn it. USA plays to win.
But what did they do? They went final, semifinal, final, and then one fuck up in there?
But look at the way they got there. All those games they could have lost. United States is either losing bad or they're gonna win. Like they're not. There's not like they won it was bad, but
yeah. Look, the United States has a long way to go. It is like I said. It would have to be a lightning in a bottle. Like that 2002, that was completely unexpected. Landon Donovan was 20. Like no one, like that was his coming out party. No one even knew who Landon Donovan was, and he exploded in that tournament. And if you can do like the talent levels better, it is the last great American sports story to happen because
we have everything.
The Cubs won it. Like all these kind of long streaks have ended. This would be the one, and it would be incredible.
Yeah, that's against other teams. We're going against the fucking world, dude.
I understand.
All I'm saying is the English are 0-1 on U.S. soil.
All right, I'll take off the troll hat for a second and actually give a legit answer. The biggest issue, the biggest stumbling block with this whole dream of world domination and winning the World Cup, the problem with soccer here is it's way too expensive to play.
Which is crazy.
That is where the issue is. You're competing against that Brazil team is filled with guys 1 to 25. It's filled with guys whose life depended on.
Yeah.
You're competing against guys like that whose life depended on.
It's funny. It's funny you bring that up.
Getting out of thing.
Their best guy just missed a penalty.
Who?
Vinny.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, they're coming for him on the internet.
Oh God. But yeah, that's the issue. It's just so expensive. Whereas it's the cheapest anywhere else on the planet. It's literally the cheapest sport to play.
Person sport, yeah.
Get paper bags, get plastic bags, rumble them up, and tie them with an elastic band. That's how all of these kids start in the ghetto in Brazil and Africa and all that. And those are the cats that you're competing against. People that need to save their last name. They're carrying their family's hopes. Whereas a kid is coming out of AC, coming out of air conditioning bedroom, going to
Yeah. That's
true.
I think that was a healthy conversation there. So a couple things before we wrap up. It's not this Saturday, international break. Next Saturday.
We are in the
It's
middle
this
of it.
Saturday.
Yeah,
We're
it's
in
this
it.
Saturday.
It's this Saturday.
Next
So
Saturday
this-
we'll be back.
Next Saturday we're back.
Okay, so next Saturday, Arsenal Forest stream here on Barstool Gambling. It's going to be me, Za, against Chief. Obviously, you two are both welcome to join in on the stream. I think you should. I think it'd be electric. So make sure you're on the lookout for that. Am I missing any other major announcements, Maresh?
I don't think so.
No?
Keep calling in. Keep leaving
Yes.
voicemails.
Keep calling in. We'll have the voicemail number in the description of this video so you guys can call in, give us your takes, and they'll be featured on the show.
Can I just talk to my Arsenal fans real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Jamaicans or non-Jamaicans?
No, just Arsenal fans in general. No, it's actually serious. So I mean, I don't deal with the allegations and all that. The story that's going around and the petition and all. I mean, if what's true, if what's been on the internet is true, I mean, it's sickening. But let's let things play out. Let's let things play out. The club people want a certain Arsenal player out of the team. The club's hands are tied. We live in a world where there's a legal framework. You know, you can't you need actual solid stuff.
Wait. Are they coming for number 5?
I didn't
You
even
need
see
you
anything.
need actual.
haven't seen
I
you need
saw a
actual-
petition floating around. I didn't know it was for number 5.
You need actual. So those are the.
Oh
it's
no!
it's not named. So it's people like you. It's that. No one's named. It's and that's the thing is that people now want the club to act when there's no legal ground for them to act. If the club acts, and it turns out that all these allegations ain't true, a lot of these people are just gonna they're just
Then you
gonna,
get
be like,
sued,
they're gonna move
too.
on to the next. But the people on the internet that are making all this noise and making the thing, they will just
move
move
on.
on to their next
Yep.
next thing that they're doing, and the club will be caught up with this whole legal battle and all, and we're in the best.
So what Zaw's trying to say is trust the process.
Exactly.
Get the
Just
evidence.
don't-
and then make
don't-
decisions.
Don't just let the process play out. And again, if what's said is true, I'm not for that.
Okay.
Fair.
Thank you. Well,
Fair.
we will end with that. Thank you guys for listening to Pitch Picks. We'll see you guys on Friday. Wait, Monday. See you on
Oh, I
Monday.
took off my-